Gamers, to put it quite simple, there are some guns that sometimes I am just wrong about, and today we're going to be going over one of those for you, because this gun is something which I honestly regret saying was trash, because, I mean, it's quite frankly just not. Today we're looking at the Gluttony. Now, this is a Tediore pistol which drops from Droll the Troll in Queensgate. You will need to drain the ocean before you go to Droll, but they are an obelisk boss. You can't really miss them on the map, and man, I gotta tell you guys, this is one of those guns where when I first saw it, I did not like it, and then when chat kept telling me about it, I just wouldn't listen to them. But after using this thing quite a lot, and for those of you who have downloaded my Chuck Explosion Clawbringer build, you will know that I am pretty fond of this thing. In fact, I use it a damn lot. So basically, the way that this thing works is that when you throw it, it's going to make a dark magic explosion, and for example, I've got the Dagger Storm one, it's going to make that little singularity effect, and as a result, it's going to deal a bunch of dark magic damage. Now, I'm not exactly showing you guys the Gluttony because there's anything crazy special about it. It's just a really high damage dark magic Tediore that doesn't require much setup at all to use, and I feel like even people who aren't a fan of Tediores can use this thing pretty easily. And boys, as you can see, this thing is absolutely disgusting. Even against a tough boss like Pigwort, this thing is still just absolutely gross. If you're a Tediore fan, you have got to get this. This is a must-have for anybody who likes Tediores, and I mean, how could you not go and grab this thing? You just can't pass it up. Now, this thing does have a special effect, and because of the name, calling it the Gluttony, it does have something to do with Gluttony. So for every Tediore throw that you want to do, this thing is going to somewhat punish you. If you take a look at my health bar when I chuck the Gluttony, it's going to drain a portion of my health. Now, if I was at full health, which I can probably easily get to just by tagging the enemies with it since it's dark magic, but if I was full health with this thing and then I threw it, it would most likely take me to half health. And that is kind of a trade-off for this weapon, although it's not a big hindrance. You would think that having your health drained is going to mean that this Tediore is just completely unusable in all scenarios, but actually it's kind of the opposite. With it being dark magic, it's kind of just like you get rid of your health to get it back and deal damage to enemies, so I'm actually quite a big fan of it. Now, I will say that this isn't all the greatest if you're using these shields such as like the Cursed Wit, which relies on basically being broken. But if you don't care about that and you're just running, like, for example, a tankiness build, then the Gluttony might be a must-have for you. And especially if you have any passives going into stuff like pistol critical hit damage or reload speed, or just anything that kind of centers around using Tediore as well, because this is a must-have in my opinion. Now, checking out the drop location, again, it is in the Queensgate, and as you can see, it is right here by the obelisk. Now, there's no real easy way to farm it. You kind of just have to teleport to the fast travel right here and then keep running back all the time. But I will say it is very worth it because this pistol rocks. Now, I will say if you don't want to farm the dedicated, you can go to the Chaos Chamber and get it from the Pistol Bunny. However, I will say you got to be careful there because you're not just hunting down a specific drop at that point, you're hunting down a specific weapon type. However, if you are looking for pistols at the time, then definitely keep your eyes out for the Gluttony because, oh boy, this thing is absolutely broken. I mean, god damn, look at this thing hit an enemy and just absolutely delete it in every single scenario. It just never fails to impress me, man. I love this weapon so much. Now, again, if I was going to recommend like what one you want to be hunting, I would definitely say if you can, try and get yourself the Dagger Storm variant. That one to me is the absolute best. So if you are hunting one of these, go for Dagger Storm because Dagger Storm is absolutely nutty, and the daggers deal gun damage, not melee damage, gun damage. So they do get bonuses from your rings, which is really neat. Anyway, my kings, that's going to do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think of this weapon in the comment section down below. I absolutely freaking love it, so please, by all means, go and get yourself one. I would highly recommend it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.